Hey guys, this is Heretic and it's Monday, May 17th, 2021. And in this video, I'm going to focus on your priorities when researching. So I'm going to start off the video with what you should prioritize at the beginning of the game. And then, that's kind of, from level 1 to level 30, let's say. Once you get to about level 30, your priorities will change a little bit from there, and I'll go over that at the end. So at the very beginning, first you do all your researching in the university. All right, so the very first number one priority you should have is getting your March slots. You'll get the March slots 1 in the tutorial, actually. Then you should train 1 across. You don't have to train everything here. Just enough to get you to March slots 2, so that you can gather more, that you can do more barbs, you can kill more monsters, that kind of thing. At the beginning of the game, it's really important to have as many March slots as you can, and those are the easy ones to get. All right, so after that, your second priority should be wounded conversion. And so just to put it simply, your wounded conversion percentage will convert that percentage of troops who would have died normally in an attack, and it'll put them in your hospital. So if you have, if you attack somebody and normally 100K, 100,000 of your troops would have died in that attack, and you have 30% wounded conversion, only 70K of those troops will die, and 30K will actually go to the hospital. So it's really important to have that. So your second priority should be wounded conversion. Take it as high as you can. The first couple wounded conversions are relatively easy. Eventually you'll get down and it'll cost a little bit more resources, but it is really important to get your wounded conversion up. Your second one is also in the development area. I would rank research speed ahead of construction speed, because you're going to be researching a lot and you'll want to get more of your construction speed, construction done. And it is really important to get your research speed up to make it easier to research going forward. So number 3 priority is research speed. Number 4 priority is construction speed. So at the beginning of the game, obviously you're going to be, building up all of your buildings. So the quicker you can do it, the less you have to spend on speed ups, the better, right? Okay. So that is number 4 is your construction speed. Number 5 would be your hospital capacity. The more troops your hospital can hold, the easier it'll be when you do get attacked eventually and you lose some troops. All right, so number 6. So as you can see, really your 1 through 5 priorities are not combat related, but it'll help you later on and as you go, especially at the beginning of the game. Okay, so then your next priorities are here. They would be infantry defense is number 6. Number 7 would be infantry health. Number 8 would be bowman attack. And the reason that I put those in this order, the infantry goes out front. The infantry will keep your bowmen and your cav alive. So having defense and health, percentages higher for your infantry will keep your attack going, and you'll do more damage and you'll win more fights that way. So after that would be your bow attack, because they are, like I've said in other videos, they're your glass cannon. They're the ones who sit at the back and they do the most amount of damage. Okay, after that I would do march capacity. You can send out more troops. more troops would give you a better chance of winning a fight. Okay, so that's where I would kind of focus at the beginning. If you want, you could do your cav health, defense, and attack are all important. Your infantry attack is not important at all. 0. I would put bowman health and defense ahead of infantry attack because your infantry are not going to do very much damage no matter what your attack is. So later on, the things that I would focus on, you would continue whenever you get to 26 and you get your combat 2, you can start pushing in there. This is where the resources that it'll take for you to push these up are quite high. So this is, the percentages that you get are high as well, but you need a lot of resources for that. I would put after 30 your Undying Oath, which is your critical strike chance, your critical hit chance. I would put it as my number 1. You want to get that to 30% so that you could start using your crit marches. It's right here. It explains it all. Nice for you. You would also want to start pushing up your legion, which is your rally capacity. So whenever you run a mega rally or a rally, it's more troops that can go in it. And your embassy expansion is your reinforcement capacity, but it's also the garrison capacity. All right, so I hope that helps. Maybe you do things a little bit different. Let me know. This would be for your main account, obviously. For your farm accounts, you would want to focus more on the economy here, so that you can gather faster, gather more. You would want to do your troop load, carry more. So your troop load and all of these economy would be great. All these economy skills would be great for your farms. But for your main, again, real quick, it would be your march slots from combat 1. It would be your wounded conversion, your research speed, your construction speed, your hospital capacity, your infantry defense, your infantry health, your bowman attack, your march capacity, your critical strike, your legion, and then embassy expansion. Those would be what I would focus on the most. There's more as you go, but that's exactly what I would do. That's what I focus on from the beginning and to where I am right now. As you can see, I'm still kind of pushing through, my combat stats. I'm still pushing through, researching War Fury to finish off my crit strike, which I have at 36 right now. As you can see, it's super expensive once you get up here. Tons of resources. It's almost like the resources you would need to go to Stronghold 36 or something. I'm still pushing up my march capacity. You can see here I have a long way to go with Legion and Embassy expansion. Still a lot to research. You should always keep it going. I just finished. Before I log off tonight, I will definitely start another research and just keep it going. That's one thing in the game. You should always, and I'm a bad example here, but you should always keep research going. You should always keep troops building. So even if you don't have the speed, if you have the resources to train some troops, you should before you log off, because even if it's just a little bit like this, it's worth doing it. It's worth doing it, keeping it going, because you don't have to use the speed at that point. So you want to keep, research going. You want to keep building going. If you have any buildings that you can do, whether that's the farm or your whatever it is, just keep building up. Just keep things going when you're not having to use your speed ups for them. All right. So I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any other suggestions as far as research. If you have, any other suggestions as far as other videos that I could do to kind of help you. All right. And don't forget to click subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and let your friends know about the channel. All right. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.